Welcome, Ando. Welcome back to Off the Reel Avengers Infinity War. If you missed our spoiler-free review, then you can go watch that somewhere. And I feel like right now is a very necessary time to give a solid minute of spoiler alert. We're going to spoil so much from this movie. This is one of the largest films of the decade. So if you haven't seen it, you should probably go see it and then come back here so that we don't ruin anything for you.
There's no problem.
Unless you just don't care.
There's no problem. You really should go see it.
Yeah. Go see it.
Before.
Yeah, so spoiler alert in effect. Don't watch further if you haven't seen the movie. Or if you just don't care about spoilers.
If you just don't care, then
cool.
Stick around.
It's sure to be a wild ride. So let's get right into it. Point number 1. Creativity.
I give it a point.
I get the point.
Yeah. It took it's like a different take on Marvel pretty much. Because up till now, it's just nothing heavy really happens. Death happens right from the beginning. It's boom. They don't take any time. They hit you.
They literally take no. People are dead before the start of the movie.
It's it hits you immediately. So they definitely would not. They had the balls to do what they needed to do.
Just touching on that real quick, jumping off creativity. What do you think? Korg, Valkyrie, and it doesn't show their dead bodies. And
yeah, I know. I thought they were gonna be in it.
Theoretically, he only killed half of
them.
The Asgardians.
That's even though the whole shit blew up.
Yeah, I guess the others were taken somewhere,
maybe
or something. I don't know.
If they don't, we probably need an explanation for that in the next movie. But I don't know.
But yeah, I give it the creativity because it's a unique movie where the villain is the main character of the film. It is a film about Thanos, kind of. I think it's almost perfectly 50-50. There's more time with this villain than you would see in almost any other movie.
And it's the best villain, probably. Out of
the Marvel villains?
Yeah, out of all the Marvel villains.
100%.
It's 100. He totally kills all the other ones.
Killmonger was really good, but the amount of time and development you give with this villain.
And how powerful he is.
Yeah.
So.
And of course, I don't know if I would call it the most ambitious crossover event ever, but it's a huge crossover. There are massive amounts of characters in this film.
So many characters.
They left some characters out for
reasons unknown.
Yeah, for reasons just straight up unknown.
Yeah.
Characters that maybe shouldn't have been left out. Ant-Man and Hawkeye aren't in this film.
Yeah. I don't see problems leaving Hawkeye out because what is he gonna do?
What would friggin'
but I feel like Ant-Man,
Natasha do?
Oh yeah, but
Hawkeye's in the same.
I just feel Black Widow's more popular than Hawkeye. I would say.
Because she's the female Avenger.
Yeah.
I like Hawkeye though. Hawkeye's one of my favorite Avengers.
Yeah. I don't really care for him. But
I don't know. I would like to see him.
I don't know why Ant-Man wasn't in it, so I don't know about that. But
and then who else wasn't in this movie? Obviously Korg and Valkyrie weren't. They were left out.
I think that's about it for the main main Avengers. Everybody else.
I feel like the Collector is not in the movie. He's in the movie, but it's not real. It's Thanos' reality.
But I feel like he was there and then Thanos killed him.
We don't know if he's dead. He could have escaped before Thanos got there or something.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like he died. But he made an appearance, just technically not real.
Yeah. Yeah, so there were characters that were left out. Captain Marvel. I don't know why Captain Marvel wasn't brought in until the post-credits scene. But you know what?
They needed something for a next movie.
Yeah.
They killed off so many people and all that. They needed something for the next one.
The other thing is, like, for me, they managed to make the stakes in this movie, like, they're hardcore stakes. But they don't feel like other movies where it's like, oh, the fate of the universe is in your hands or whatever. Like, they feel real, but they're still, like, huge.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's kind of a unique thing. You have anything more to say on creativity? Okay, so we'll move on to plot. Did you give the point for plot, Carson?
Yes.
Did you, Isaac?
Yep.
I didn't.
Why?
Just looking solely at the plot of this movie, I mean, for one, when you go for something as powerful as the Infinity Gauntlet, like full control over reality, the plot holes that just naturally occur with something that powerful.
I feel like that's nitpicking, though.
How is that nitpicking? It's the
focus
focus of the movie.
I mean, like, when you have all that power in this comic book movie, and you, like, can bend reality.
Specifically with the Time Stone.
What about it?
What are you... What? Huh? Did you reset the timer, you fool?
I was just trying to turn it off.
No, like, specifically with the Time Stone. Like, there is... just... It opens up massive plot holes.
With what?
For one, Doctor Strange could have turned back time at any time, or frozen time.
He just didn't. That's why.
Exactly.
That's why
he
Thanos,
just didn't.
Yeah, that's why Thanos was like, you forgot to use your most powerful weapon.
Yes, but why?
He just didn't. He's stupid.
It's.
I don't want to consider that a plot hole though.
Doctor Strange is not dumb.
He's not dumb, but I feel like he didn't.
Like, he could have just frozen time.
He tried at the beginning when he was
taking the gauntlet off.
One of the Thanos' men. He tried
Ebony Maw. Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know. I don't want to consider that a plot hole.
Yeah. Just moving on from that. Then there's plot holes. The pacing of the movie was a little odd for me. It was a little jumpy.
I can see that, but I didn't have a problem with it. I can see where you're coming from.
I had a lot of things that tacked on to the plot specifically for me.
I don't have a problem with that.
There was a lot of good stuff in the film. Like, I mean, I'm thinking of this from perspective. The way we're grading this, right, is did this stand out as above average to me? And the plot did not to me. Like, the plot for me it's just the average.
The average plot.
Yeah. It doesn't stand out as an amazing plot with, like, pacing and...
Well, plot, I think it kind of stands out because Thanos isn't just this, like, evil...
I mean, it's big, and that's a plus for the plot, but I just feel there are, like, other things...
Like, he's not this evil person. It takes a new twist on the plot because he's just not trying to completely destroy everyone. Like, he's not bad.
I'd throw that more towards his character, though, not just plot.
But I feel like that has a lot to do with the plot because his character shapes the whole plot of the movie. Because he's not trying to literally kill everyone. And he's, like, not trying to be this... He actually thinks he's doing good. And so he's only trying to wipe out half. So, I think it takes...
I would just put that in his character more so than the plot. The plot itself...
It, like, directly affects the plot, though. Because if he was just this evil...
Well, of course, the character is supposed to affect the plot.
So it's like, it's part of the plot, so...
I think you're crossing over a bit there. And then, like, some things in the movie just happen for no reason whatsoever. To my knowledge, at least. Like, Captain America and Falcon and Black Widow's injury. Like, where the hell did they come from?
That's true.
I get, like, if they knew where they were and were able to get there in the nick of time, but, like, where the honest hell did they come? They didn't know they were there.
Well, yeah.
They were off the grid.
I know that Hulk made a call to the Cap, so it's like, he might have warned him, like, hey, need to get Vision.
Well, I know, but Cap didn't know where Vision.
But like,
But wasn't
it was. I don't think it was completely random.
when they were talking to Iron Man was saying something. I can't remember exactly what the term was that he used, but
said Cap would know how to find him.
it wasn't just that he had something like, oh, he's off the grid, like, so they had something where they knew where everybody was, but like somebody turned
Vision
it off.
went offline.
Yeah, Vision turned it off. Like he went offline.
They went off the grid. There was no way for anyone to know where they were.
What about the girl that was with him?
Scarlet Witch?
Yeah.
I imagine. Well, no. Vision had a transponder in him because he's a computer. Scarlet Witch does not. Because she's not a computer. So Vision was the one they were keeping track of. And Vision went off the grid. There was no way for anyone to find them.
Yeah, but didn't he just say that Cap would know how to find them?
Cap would have a better chance at finding him than Iron Man would.
Hulk made the call to Cap.
I don't exactly know why. Like, why would Cap have a better...
I don't know.
It's not like
Cap.
That's because they said so.
Like, they established that Cap didn't know where they were. So, like, how did they find them and arrive just at the...
I thought about it for a second, but I don't know. I don't think that's too much of a glaring issue for me.
I don't know. It's just one of the things that just happened for no reason. And the other thing, and you can fight me on this, is in the very beginning, when Heimdall transports Hulk out of the ship back to Earth, why didn't he just transport, like, more people? Like, get Thor out of there, get Loki out of there.
Yeah, I was thinking about that, but, like...
Like, he can only get Hulk out of there? Since when?
Maybe, I don't know, like, he didn't have a lot of energy. Because he had a call on the dark, whatever.
He sure did, didn't he?
Yeah.
But
so it's maybe he only could get one of them out. And he figured he might as well get the dude that's not chained to metal. And, yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I think maybe...
Plus Thor's a god, so, like, I don't know, he probably like...
He'll be fine. Yeah, because, you know, he was 5. And then, yeah, just, for me, the plot was predictable. But maybe that's just me. Okay, so we got a full point for creativity and 0.6 for plot, or 0.7. Moving on to characters. Did you give the point for characters?
Fuck yes.
I did too. Yeah, it was obviously just the sheer number of significant characters in the film is impressive, and the use of those characters it's very well done. For most cases, there are like certain instances of characters where it's like, well, they didn't get used very much. Like Captain America.
Yeah, he didn't get used a lot.
Captain America,
but what is he gonna do?
But the thing is, like, think about it. For Captain America, everyone would assume this would be like his swan song. This would be like Captain America going out like a hoss, but no.
But I mean, he can't do nothing.
Captain America was like hardly in this movie.
Yeah, but he's fighting those whatever those things were, and what is he gonna do against Thanos?
Like Vision.
Plus Thanos wasn't there.
Vision got no time to shine
because Vision was sucky in this movie.
He was a bitch in this movie. Like, let's be honest, like Vision was a bitch.
Yeah, he didn't do anything.
But Thanos, extremely good villain. Very well done. Because, I mean, they say that, like, the best villain is the villain that believes they're doing the right thing.
Yeah.
And, you know, that's Thanos. So, did you guys find the acting above average in this movie?
I did not.
I did not either.
I think it was solid.
It was basically... It was literally... just another Avengers movie with more going on. Everybody was the same.
Yeah, I can't, except for like there's one standout scene: Spider-Man and Iron Man when Spider-Man dies. That's the standout scene in this movie, and other from that, there's almost no other exemplary acting going on. But you don't agree with that?
I thought it was solid.
You thought it was...
It's not like too average for me to not give it a point.
Do you have any specific scenes in mind, or...
Besides that one?
No. I mean, that was the great scene, but the others, I just think.
I just think that scene was stolen though from Doctor Who. Like watch the end of David Tennant's run of Doctor Who. It's the same thing. But all right, so that will be 0.3 for acting. Moving on to the dialogue in this film. I didn't give it the point for dialogue.
Carson?
No. I did not.
I struggled with it, but I did not give it the point.
There's just like none of it stands. It's all just regular talking.
It's not as good as Black Panther's dialogue.
Yeah, that like Black Panther's dialogue is very good, very authentic. Like,
If usually I'll give dialogue a point if I can come out of that movie with something that I can quote. Something that's
I feel like it'll be more quotable as like time goes on though.
Maybe. I mean,
like if you see it again,
the trailers are quotable. Like you will know what it is like to lose.
Yeah.
Like, but
I mean, he still says that.
No, he says like I know what it's like to lose.
Oh yeah, but yeah.
Like all of the lines that are super quotable from the trailer change in the movie to less quotable line. But
what about the chant? Did you like the chant?
Ibambe?
Yeah.
Ibambe.
That was good.
I actually didn't like it that much. I mean, it was kind of cool, but like it just, I don't know. It didn't feel that inspiring for war.
Well, I mean,
especially since you don't know what it means.
It wasn't just that. I feel like it would have been much better. Like if it was louder. It seemed like when they were saying it was like, all muffled.
Ibambe! And then they're like, Ibambe.
Yeah, how did everybody hear him? I guarantee if I was in the back, I'd be back there, what?
Like,
but like,
you gotta admit, like, M'Baku's chant is better.
It's not just that, you know the ones that.
Yeah, I like all their chants.
His was too repetitive. It was the same thing, just over and over again.
Mm-hmm. I wish M'Baku got a little bit more. Not that much more, because he's a lower level character, but like, I wish he got a little bit more screen time. Him, like, flinging some. But, the dialogue, not even just that it's not quotable, it's just, it doesn't stand out in any way. So no point for dialogue. Moving on to visuals. I struggled a lot on visuals in this film because the CGI on Thanos kind of bothers me, and the close-ups of Thanos look drawn to me, and various other things. But overall, I just barely, it's not a strong point, give it the point for dialogue.
I give it a full point for dialogue.
Same. I thought it looked great. Everything looked great.
What do you think was the best visual scene?
That's it, dialogue. I'm a visual. Wow, I'm out of it today.
What was
the best scene?
Visuals.
Visual wise. God. I guess the visual is a point. You just got to give me a bit.
I liked when Thanos first used like the Reality Stone.
Oh yeah, and when he like wiped.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, that was a cool.
And
cool
when
scene.
Thor came down.
I liked everything.
Doing his junk. I was like,
I liked everything. There was one part that I didn't like actually. Other than this one part, I thought all the visual was great. When Thanos, when the Guardians of the Galaxy went to attack Thanos, and he turned Drax into like blocks.
Yeah. I
thought that looked pretty fishy.
It looked kind of weird.
And turned Mantis into like
ribbons. that was sounds weird.
I think it's like, why didn't he kill them with that? Why did he allow them to come back from that?
It's just because it's just reality.
My man makes funny decisions.
It's just reality though. It's like,
I mean, I get that, but like
you can't.
Why did he not kill people more readily in this movie?
Because that's not who he is.
He had a goal.
Clearly, it is.
That's not what I mean. I feel like he just didn't. He's like
he had a different goal.
Yeah,
his goal wasn't just to kill. It was a
my man done crushed Loki to death for doing the same thing they're doing. But then again,
his daughter was with him.
So
maybe that made a difference.
Never did before.
And plus, when he first when like Star-Lord, like after that, he was like, "I like you," like he liked Star-Lord's.
After he met him.
Yeah. So it's like, hey.
He was giving him a chance.
We'll see.
It's like every dad.
Yeah, so full point for visuals. Moving on to the soundtrack. I mean, yeah, it's good.
I loved it. They kept me in the moment. I love the Avengers theme.
Yeah, the Avengers theme was used very well throughout most of the thing. You said you liked the Guardians. When the Guardians
I give it a point for soundtrack.
Yeah.
What was your best part of the soundtrack?
Mine?
Yeah.
Other than the fact that the Avengers won, because obviously that's always badass.
Yeah.
They had obviously the Guardians of the Galaxy. I love how it's just that fun kind of music. Like when they started playing that, you heard everybody in the movie theater. They were like,
you knew it was.
You knew it was about to be the Guardians.
You knew
of
it
the
was
Galaxy.
Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah.
I thought that was really good. I like that.
Well. Yeah. All the other soundtrack too. I just think
Thanos
it went well.
is.
Yeah, Thanos is.
It's nowhere near as good as Count Adamar's, but nothing ever is. You still need to see that movie.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that you haven't is a disgrace to the Toasty show, really. And you have been found wanting. So yeah, full point for soundtrack. Moving on to tone. Not giving it the point for tone. By a squeak.
I give it a point for tone.
Gets my point. I don't know why I'm doing that, but
Have you given it every point so? No, you didn't give the point for dialogue.
Yeah.
I get why you guys get the point for tone. It is a pretty tonally sound movie, but specifically in the first opening scene, Thor is too comedic for me. It's still coming off of Ragnarok, and I hate that.
I feel like all the scenes went together pretty well. I feel like, because, I mean, they were jumping around a lot. There were some Avengers here, some Avengers over in other places. But, like, the time that they chose to switch from scene to scene was very well timed. It was really smooth to me, even though it was jumping back and forth.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the tone, like I said, the tone is pretty sound in this movie. It's very weighted. But there's just enough as far as, like, the dullness of the acting and the other minor things that it took me out of the movie enough that I can't solidly give it the point for tone. I mean, it's close, but no. So, 0.7 for tone. Moving on to impact. This is the obvious point.
Yep.
This is one of the biggest movies of the decade.
Don't even want to talk
Unanimous.
Yeah, I mean, it's you can't not give the point for impact. I mean, killing off, I'm pretty sure, over half of the Marvel Universe.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, of the actual existing characters, I'm pretty sure it killed over half of them.
Yeah.
I mean, that's gonna be, I can expect any day now, like, people are gonna be rioting the streets. We'll see.
And it's gonna, like, destroy the box office.
Oh yeah, the box office is gonna have a hard time. They're gonna
break.
It's not gonna be able to walk home. So yeah, full point for impact. Moving on to our opinion point. Whether or not we like the movie better than average.
I give it my point.
Mm-hmm.
You already know. He's like, you already know.
Already know.
I don't know. I'll give it the point because I like it better than the average Marvel movie. I think it was a pretty good step for Marvel, especially coming off of Ragnarok and Guardians of the Galaxy 2, and in my opinion, Civil War.
You didn't like Civil War?
I hate Civil War.
Oh, I was not aware of that.
Civil War is like my second least favorite movie. I don't know, maybe third, because Ragnarok I'm I like it less and less as time goes on.
I still haven't seen Ragnarok.
So, full point for opinion, that brings us up to a 7.7 for the movie. We each have a third of a point to give. Isaac?
Yep.
Okay. That'll bring us up to an 8.0. What you got, Carson?
I'll give it 0.3.
Alright. That'll put us at an 8.3. Like I said, I came into the movie thinking it would be an 8.0, and I came out thinking that was an 8. So I'm not going to take the point away because I do acknowledge that some people like these types of movies better than I. And like, it's whatever. So I'm going to leave it at an 8.3. I'm not going to give my point or take it away. So our official Toasty Show rating for Avengers Infinity War is an 8.3. I mean, that's good. That's a good rating. It's not the rating you wanted.
No, it's not.
No. It's not the rating I'm sure that the Russo brothers probably wanted either. I don't know. I don't think the movie quite measured up to what I think it should have been for how much it's been built up. I think it should have been more.
Which we will discuss
We will. Yeah.
later.
That's just me though. So that'll do it for our rating of Avengers Infinity War. Next up is our discussion. We'll see you there.